Okay, welcome to health. We're going to start with our skin. What layer is the layer that you can see? This is your epidermis. What about the fat layer that stores energy? This is your subcutaneous layer. What about the layer that is right below the epidermis? The dermis. Say it with me. Epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous layer. Epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous layer. Now, what is the oily glands that produce sebum? This is your sebaceous gland. And remember, like your hair gets oily because it has your oil glands connected to it and it's in the dermis. Then you have your when you are getting hot and your body cools itself down, what are they using? They're using your body's using sweat glands. And this right here is a hair follicle. All right, there's only 6 terms, I believe. So let's go over these. Ready? Yeah. Epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous layer, hair follicle, sebaceous gland, and a sweat gland. All right. Today we're going to be finishing our chapter, but before we do, let's review from the other day. What are 4 ways to guard against disease? Okay, remember we said this is practical. We need to get good sleep. We need to exercise. We need to eat the right foods, and we need to drink enough water. So eat the right foods, get exercise, drink enough water, and rest. What are some proper nutrients we can get? Well, all the vitamins, A, B, C, E, and D, E, K, all of them, fats, and zinc. How many hours of sleep should you get each night? You should be getting between 9 and 12 at your age. All right, that was what we talked about yesterday. What vitamin is sometimes called the sunshine vitamin? That is vitamin D. And what bone weakening disease is caused by a lack of vitamin D? That is, you get rickets. All right, what's the fatty layer of skin that stores energy? Subcutaneous layer. How should a first-degree burn be treated? Okay, immediately go grab those cold cloths or run it under cold water, and that's it. What about second-degree burn? That affects 2 layers. We have to, same thing, cold water, cold cloth, and then we need to pat it dry and put a bandage on it if it needs it to cover it. And then 3rd-degree burn, don't do anything except get emergency medical treatment. Remember that. What type of burn affects the epidermis and dermis? 2nd-degree burn. What about only the epidermis? 1st-degree burn. All 3 layers. 3rd-degree burn. What is another name for the oil glands? That is your sebaceous glands. What is the oily substance that keeps the skin soft and smooth? That is sebum. How does perspiration leave the body? Through sweat glands. And let's see. What is the coloring matter that gives your skin its color? This is your pigment. What is the dark colored pigment that gives you a brownish color? This is your melanin. What are the harmful rays of the sun? Ultraviolet rays. What's the layer of skin beneath the epidermis? The dermis. What's a hair follicle? A little sac in which the root of a hair grows. All right. So, what are 2 types of antiseptic? Rubbing alcohol and hydrogen peroxide. And what are tiny parts that make up the skin called? They are your cells. The top layer of skin, your outer skin, epidermis. What about if you have a raised area filled with a watery substance? This is your blisters. Thick, hard layer of epidermis. This is a callus. What are 4 signs of infection? P, R, S, and T. Pus, redness, swelling, throbbing, pain. We just went through our chapter 5 really fast, and today we're going to be finishing our chapter. So go to page 77, we're going to finish the chapter. Then, on Monday, we will have a review day. Tuesday, we will have another review, and Wednesday, we will take a test.